Good morning. Let's get this. For the next 30 days, I've decided to wake up at 4:30 a.m. every single day. But why? Well, the most successful people do it, like Mark Wahlberg, who wakes up at 3:30 a.m., Michelle Obama, who works out at 4:30 a.m., with The Rock, with Dwayne Johnson, beats in the gym at 4 a.m., and Aston Ho, he jumps in the pool for 5 minutes. There is this idea that waking up early gives you an edge, but as someone who wakes up decently early, I always thought, aren't you just sifting your day? So I wanted to see, does it actually make a difference? Does the pros outweigh the cons? With the obvious big con being having to sleep in an inconvenient time and maybe miss out on some social things to wake up early. Then what are the pros? Well, there are a lot of claims such as increased productivity, i.e. getting more done, regulating circadian rhythm, which is our sleep-wake cycle, and apparently our circadian rhythm is the lowest at 4:30 a.m., making it the natural time to wake up, and increased creativity as the whole world is asleep, so there aren't many distractions, so the ideas are the best in early morning, and even fat loss. I don't know how that's gonna work, but let's find out. But the most I'm interested with, it makes you feel like a man. Minimum confidence, accountability, and sense of self-mastery should be off the roof. So I'm gonna set the alarm at 4:25 a.m., 4:30 a.m., 4:35 a.m., and a final snooze at 5 a.m. So in terms of sleep, I sleep about 6 to 7 hours and I feel totally fine. My bedtime is gonna be 9:30 p.m. If you're wondering why I don't sleep for 8 hours, then this is the reason.
I know there's some out there that say, whoa, 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 I need 8. Well, I say just sleep a little faster.
But honestly, guys, I always do sleep this much, but I do take a 30-minute nap after lunch, and I guess that's my cheat code. Here's how my first day went. Bro, so I'm doing this challenge, right? So I'm gonna wake up at 4:30 a.m. every day for the next 30 days. Do you think I can wake up at 4:30 tomorrow?
Bro, that's too early. 4:30, man.
If I don't wake up at 4:30 tomorrow, I'll give you $100.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's-
I made it. Just because it's a different time to wake up, that doesn't mean the morning routine is different. First, cold shower, then brush my teeth and get dressed, then put on sunscreen and drink a glass of water. Then I headed outside to see my neighbor's dog. Why do you stink? Ugh. Ugh. I'm just gonna go for a quick 10-minute walk just to wake myself up. It's no one's talking, it's actually quite peaceful. It's just me, this motorbike, and the whole world against everyone. Hey, let's go. Alright guys, it's 5:10 a.m. Got my coffee, got my laptop behind me. I feel like I'm gonna be super productive because there's no distraction, so let's go. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm writing scripts for the upcoming videos. I think I should practice my ukulele as well because that's when I'm the most productive, so. That wasn't me, that was someone else. Okay, back to work. The thing about Bali, guys, is very beautiful. The sunrise is here, so can look at the sun for a bit, then get back to work again. Alright guys, the time is 7:40 right now. Got some really productive work done for the last 2.5 hours. So very focused, but I'm super hungry. So let's get breakfast, then we're gonna head to the gym. Chicken breast, eggs, avocado, tomatoes, mushroom, spinach, patty. We've got a juice here. If you don't know, guys, I've actually haven't been cooking since I came back to Asia, like regularly. So I've been eating out almost every day. But in Bali, the healthy food is really affordable, so it just makes more sense to get healthy food and just come and enjoy the cafe, right? So I'm gonna dig in, and I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, so the time is 8:56. It's nearly 9 a.m. I feel like I've done so much already throughout the day. What? I've had my coffee, had breakfast. Now for my workout, right? So 5 hours in, done a lot of stuff. It's been very productive. Alright guys, I've been awake for the last 10 hours now. Surprisingly, one year just had one coffee through the whole day, which is a record for me, but have gotten a lot of work done today. Also took a 45-minute nap because I was super tired. So let's get some editing done and just chill for a bit. And after that, I think that's the day over. Alright guys, day one is 9:53. I've been trying to sleep for the past. So I'm just gonna keep trying, but I don't know if I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. Guess we'll find out. Alright, luckily I made it. With the first 2 days out of the way, I was able to lock in a routine. I was able to lock in 3 hours of deep work from 5 AM to 8 AM, no distractions. Some days I would work from home, and other days from my favorite cafe in Bali that just so happens to open at 5 AM. And to break up the day, I even started training Muay Thai in the morning. I really started to feel like an alpha male. Maybe it's because I'm learning how to fight, not just waking up early. After the Muay Thai, I would go back to work, whether that's filming, editing, or talking to clients. Gotta get at least 10,000. But to make this sustainable, I had to take a midday nap for 30 minutes to an hour. Then I would go back to the gym to do calisthenics or weights, and come home and fall asleep. But then a problem came. The weekends. The weekends, that's usually when I'm a social butterfly. I'm not just talking about partying, I'm talking about late night dinners, catching up with friends, and sometimes to spoil myself, go on a date with a beautiful girl. Alright guys, just finished gym. Oops, someone's calling me. Hello?
Yo, bro, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Man, I'm good. I'm going out tonight. You wanna come through?
Bro, I need to wake up at 4:30 tomorrow, remember?
Hey, bro, there's sugar outside. Let's go for some sugar.
Alright, bro. You know what I'll do? I'll give you a call. I'll give you a call. Is that okay? What am I gonna do? Find out now. Guys, it's 9:14 PM. I came back home. And I'm going straight to sleep because I'm doing this challenge no matter what. That was my first rule test, saying no, as I wanted to document this challenge, so some sacrifice had to be made. As I got deeper into the challenge, I started locking the rhythm. Most nights I was in bed by 9 or 9:30 PM. Some nights it would slip to 10 or even later. But I noticed something. When I hit 7 hours of sleep, I woke up sharper, more alert, and more in control. It made me more accountable. If I wanted to win the morning, I had to respect the night. But then another problem came, a real decision. My boy Prince, a fellow YouTuber and one of my closest friends, was heading off to South Asia to do travel vlogs, and I wasn't going to see him for the next 4 to 6 months. This was the last time we'd hang out for a long time. Alright guys, so normally this would be a bedtime, but my friend Prince is leaving soon, so I gotta go hang out with him, right? Because even though this challenge is amazing, I have to see my boy before he leaves. So let's go have some fun tonight, and I'm gonna try my best to wake up at 4:30 tomorrow. So
party tonight, party tonight, party tonight.
So I'm gonna try to get home early,
Yeah.
and wake up by 4:30 AM.
It's gonna be a fun night though, bro.
Yeah.
The night is still young, but
Do you think I can make it at 4:30 AM?
nah, bro. We're living here around 2, 3 a.m.
2, 3, oh my god. Alright guys, it's 2 PM right now. So I have 2.5 hours before I wake up. I don't know if I'm gonna wake up at 4:30 tomorrow. But let's see.
I think you can.
Yeah, I think I can. I didn't make it guys, so I woke up at 8:30 today. But it's still gonna be a beautiful day. So yeah, I did miss the morning, but I didn't mind because I was able to make good memories with my boy Prince. But here's the thing, out of the 30 days, I was able to wake up at 4:30 AM for 29 of them. So I've been super consistent, and here's my experience. Alright guys, the date is Tuesday 21st of October 2025. The time is 6 AM. It's just been over 30 days, and here's my conclusion. So what did I expect and what actually happened? Well, the first week was brutal because I was adjusting my sleep, my schedule, brain, and bit of everything. But after the first week, it went quite smooth as I got into a rhythm and the mornings started to flow. What were the benefits? Well, I definitely feel more productive. There's something about doing things between dawn and sunrise. Like for me, working for the first 3 hours actually felt like 6 hours of deep work because of no distractions, no noise, just flow. I was able to use that time for the hardest things like editing, writing, filming, and thinking. And for you, the morning could just be going to the gym, meditating, reading, or just peace and quiet. The point is you're able to own the day and manage time. For example, right now it's 6:16 and most of the world is still asleep. I've just wrote my script and I'm filming to you guys, so you do have that control. And I was able to use the second half of the day to do shallow tasks like emails, meetings, working out, or just finishing up some editing. So if I were to summarize the benefits, it would be increased productivity, better time management, and more discipline. Also, you have this momentum and sense of pride of getting things done early. So you have this high energy and serotonin of just keep going. So what were the costs? The big cost here was not waking up early, but sleeping really early, which means you sometimes miss out on social events, spontaneous nights, and if you're dating, good luck. I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't go on a single date this month. Let's just say my sexual is better at 10 p.m. than at 11 a.m. If you know, you know. And also, did it help me lose fat? I don't believe in it, because fat loss is just calories in versus calories out. Sleep, if anything, is much better than waking up early for fat loss. So now, do I recommend it? Yes and no. If you're someone who's lost, unstructured, or in a rut, I highly recommend you do this, because this challenge will force you into discomfort. Whether that's 4:30 a.m., 5 a.m. or 6 a.m., having a system in the morning builds clarity. It does give you a control of your time and it splits to everything. The reason I say no is because if you're someone who's already quite good at getting things done, then you're just changing your time on when you do things. But for me, someone who's a morning bird, I would always be biased to waking up early. And also, am I gonna keep doing this? Yes, I am. But with a twist. Of the 6 days of the week, I'll keep waking up at 4:30 and 5 a.m. because I just love it and I feel so much more productive. And one day I'll ease up, trying to wake up at between 6 and 8 a.m. So I'm still waking up early, and I'm not going to be staying up too late unless it's a big party, big celebration, or a booty call. Let's be real. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, share, and subscribe. We've got more challenges coming. And if you are going to do this challenge, then let me know in the comments down below your experiences and how it goes. I'll see you guys in the next video.